Hello, beautiful people. My name is Davi. I'm joined by Abe and Charlie. Welcome back to another Redox reaction. For today, we got you the final season of Barry, season 4, episode 3 and 4 reaction. Shee!
Let's go.
And if you're new here, welcome. Please consider subscribing. We're almost at 2,000 and we appreciate the love, the comments, and the support. We love it, guys. And we hope you guys are doing well. Abe and Charlie, how you guys doing? And just a quick heads up, this episode is also available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, specifically the discussion portion of the show. So if you want to listen to the discussion portion, click the link in the description and you'll find that. Abe and Charlie, how you guys doing?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Just vibing, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we're tired. You know,
We're always tired.
yeah, we're always tired
when
when we start this. But the thing is, like, you know, last Sopranos episode, we had the camera here. Now we have the camera there. Yeah. So, you know, we're Charlie's, you know, doing his thing, figuring out the right angle. So just hang on there.
Bear with us.
Bear with us.
Yeah, we're still figuring out our setup.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
We'll get it. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to keep talking, so I'm just ready to get into it. Season 4, it's been incredible. You know, Bill Hader is taking the reins, directing every episode. And
we're almost done, bro.
We're almost done. Yeah, we're literally gonna hit the halfway mark after this. So let's just stop talking and get right into it. Charlie, let's go.
Get it.
Oh no, this episode's gonna be crazy.
Toro.
That's Guillermo del Toro. Oh, what? Right? That looks just like him.
That does.
It's an honor to finally meet you, Toro.
It is.
Yeah.
It was not the Bergman hit will happen today, and I got 2 of my best guys on it.
No way, bro. This is so freaking cool.
When the episode starts with just Barry right at the beginning, you know the episode's gonna be crazy. It's the Barry title card.
The guys who are going to kill Barry have a podcast?
Yeah, it's called Los Amigos Gadget. Each week they rate and review a different gadget, but none of the gadgets work. The jacket that cooks s'mores in its pocket. It's really stupid.
I bought one of those. It works fine.
Yeah, I can't believe they got him. I have to make sure because something's not. It sounds like him though. Yeah, but something's not quite right. All right, if it's not him, we got to restart this whole thing. But the thing is, I think it's supposed to resemble him either way.
Yeah.
Even if it is or not. Yes, it's him. Yeah, I was going to say. Even the name, they call him Toro. Yeah. He usually wears glasses when I see him, so he looks a little.
It's his voice.
It's his voice. The voice is the same. The voice is the same. Yeah. I was just hesitant because of you guys. It's not Del Toro. What are you saying?
I'm sure you've got some big protocols in place to protect your witnesses, right?
We have some, but if a defendant is willing and determined, it can be hard. But that's usually ex-military, so I'm not too worried.
Barry is ex-military.
Oh. Do you own a gun, Mr. Cousineau?
He does own a prop gun, which he was given by Rip Torn.
If Rip Torn gave it to you, it probably fires real bullets.
I'm just gonna go into hiding.
They always find you. I've had many cases like this, but I can't talk about them.
Why is he asking about the gun?
So Barry's gonna cooperate with the FBI. That probably means he'll be set free. And
so they're worried.
And they're worried that he's gonna come after them. He's like, "Do you have a gun?"
Gotcha, because he'll probably say things about Cousineau. He's worried. Gotcha.
If I invited a reporter to my theater,
You performed a one-man show for f***ing Lon O'Neill?
what is wrong with you?
What the f*** is wrong with you?
I don't know. What do we do?
We have to stop that article from coming out.
Nobody knows what's wrong with Eugene. Nobody knows.
We looked into this Sally Reed. Now, she'll have to completely give up her old life, her family, her friends. No contact with anyone from her past. How does she feel about this?
I haven't asked her about it yet, but I think she'll be into it. Actually, I know she'll be into it. She said I
don't think so,
make
brother.
her feel safe.
Oh my God, bro, he's so delusional.
Berkman, you got a visitor.
Who are you?
I'm writing a piece about Detective Janice Moss and the events surrounding her death.
Oh my God. Wow, a real reporter. Cross-referencing his sources.
Only fair you get a chance to respond to the accusations that...
He's always got Skittles.
Really likes the Skittles, huh?
Like Marshawn Lynch.
I'm only trying to be fair here. You know be fair! You know be fucking fair! It's that Gene Cousineau stops telling my life story! That's what be fucking fair!
Well, that doesn't help your case, bro. That gets published.
Oh, shoot.
Hello. Hi. I'm Sally Reed.
Interesting. Yeah. Remember in the last episode? But I didn't think it was going to be like this. Probably should have saw it coming, to be honest.
You will be learning his techniques through me.
Just use the masterclass.
Look, how many of you are here because I'm the entitled girl?
Just one person?
Jim Moss, Lon O'Neill. I'm so sorry to bother you at home.
I told you. Leave me alone.
I spoke to Barry Berkman. He seems to think that Gene Cousineau's trying to railroad him, and I wanted your thoughts on that, and on your daughter's case.
I really think that Gene's trying to railroad him.
Well, I
told him what Mr. Cousineau said to me, and he didn't seem very happy about it.
You spoke to Cousineau?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah, and Gene had told him that he wasn't going to say anything to the press.
Let's go have a chat in my garage.
Oh my God,
Oh my God.
Well, we know where that's going to go. While I was editing the previous episodes, I don't know if you guys caught that moment when he was talking to Fuchs in the car. So he said that he was captured in Nam, tortured, interrogated, and ultimately convinced his interrogator to kill himself. Yes. You guys remember that? Okay. Yes. Like every single person he interrogates is like... Oh, they crack, yeah. He's like the expert at that. It's bad.
By the end of the day, Barry won't be a problem anymore.
You won't?
And look, we have to stop communicating. Here's what I need you to do. Keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
Play stupid, and you'll be paid for it on the other end.
Okay.
I don't think Hank's going to be able to go through with it. Yeah, it's interesting. Deep down, he really likes Barry.
Take a break.
He does, but he knows that Barry's like selling him out, so... Oh, Batir. I thought you ran away.
Batir? This new organization of yours is a direct affront to your homeland.
That's like the scene in The Dark Knight when
When he takes
Harvey
off-
Dent,
he
when the
takes
Joker
off the-
takes off the surgical mask,
Mhm.
Harvey Dent's like, oh my God. Bro, he's going absolutely crazy.
Much for you. I do so fucking much for you. This is what you do. This is what you fucking do.
Way he's acting, bro, I'm nervous they're not gonna want to let him out. Right. He's like almost schizophrenic, like. Yeah, he's talking to himself. He looks like he's insane. Who's this guy? Is this another inmate? Is this a guard? I don't know.
I don't see anybody.
Are they at Detective
Oh, I think
Moss's
this is Jim's house, yeah.
Blonde's house?
Yes, I'm positive.
Oh,
this
Lon's
is-
house.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
this is
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Swear to God.
Get down. You cannot be doing this.
Oh my God. His agent is as crazy as he is, I'm not gonna lie.
Get up off the floor, Gene. Come on, get up. Come on, come on.
Got a nice house.
You're fine, Gene. I got a dog. I'm fine. All right.
I'm loving this, the one.
The one, yeah.
Hurry up. That was illegal.
Ah, shit. That's a kitchen in there.
Nice.
Found this
What are you doing?
Oh my God.
No, everything's stored in the monitor. I'm telling you, everything is stored in the monitor.
No, I think you gotta get the hardware.
Bust the monitor.
The monitor. Come on. Get the hardware.
Gene, don't argue.
Gene Cousineau?
Oh my God.
Lon's wife in the house.
What's going on?
Hi, I'm Gene Cousineau.
Why are you in my house? Is there someone else here?
Do you know I was so worried about Lon that I came to check to see if the house was broken into.
Is this about the Barry Berkman articles?
I wish you would call it the Gene Cousineau article, but yes.
God, I'm actually worried. I can't get a hold of
Such
him.
an idiot, bro.
Last time we spoke was this morning. He was doing an interview on your article. Did he tell you where he was going?
No.
Oh, well, he said he needed to check on a victim's father. Do you know who that is?
Victim's father?
Oh boy.
Do people say to you, oh, you're so pretty, you're so charming, you should be an actress?
Oh God.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah?
She's using the Gene technique right
And
now.
do you feel like you have a need to express something? Complexity? Hope? Desire? The human condition?
She's even like trying to sound like him.
But she's doing it so effortlessly, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Kind of scary.
So you're not an artist. You're just a perfect pair of tits.
No.
Then why the fuck are you here?
I can't say.
Why not?
I don't want to.
What? You're afraid we're all gonna be bowled over by your intellect?
No.
Did you book something? Oh, they wanted hot girl and you fit the bill. Only trouble is you can't act, so you come to me.
No.
And because you've coasted your whole damn life on your
Yo, she's gonna hit her.
God-given tits and ass and your inherent charm, you think you can come in here to my class, unprepared, waste my time. I'm gonna let you off the hook?
No.
Well, that's what you did.
You're being mean.
Oh, I'm being mean? Oh, what, so now I'm dealing with a child? What, nobody's ever been mean to you before? Why? Because your personality, your big brain, your taste in old movies, or maybe it's just because they all wanted to f you.
Stop it.
Don't think. Now, say the line.
I'm big. It's the pictures that got small. You okay? That was beautiful.
Literally. No.
Just so effortlessly.
What you just witnessed Kristen do is the backbone of this class. It's about locating the parts of ourselves that we don't like and making them our paints.
That was abusive. Ooh, yeah. Someone recognized it.
It's Kusano's method.
Just because it was done to you does not mean you need to do it to us.
Okay, let's take a tight 5, and when we come back, we'll do some mirror exercises.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's rough.
We mentioned that way in the beginning of the season, how that's toxic and does not help. In the long term, it could really damage the person. And
I mean, we saw it with Sally and how she flipped out on
affected everybody.
Shoot, he's calling Hank.
Hi, Hank.
Hank still definitely just has a soft spot for him still.
Hey, look, we got a situation.
Yeah?
Mr. Kusano, Gene Kusano, he's my acting teacher. He's talking to the press. And I'm trying to be discreet here. If he was a dog, he'd need to go to a new home. I need a dog catcher. I don't know if I need to spell this out for you anymore than I already am, Hank. I need your help, like now.
Are you looking out for me, Barry?
Yeah. No, he's got information on you and Cristobal. That's what I'm saying. Said he's got a lot of information on you.
Why are you lying to me, Barry?
Saw right through it. You can tell he's like sputtering and flailing.
You're lying to me right now.
Hank, what are you talking about?
Barry, I've been nothing but a loving and good friend to you. And like all you do is you take and you take and you take.
I don't know where this is coming from, man, but I'm coming with you with some really important information. I think you need to listen to me and take this, and this is coming from my heart.
There's a lot of parallels in this episode.
It's like you're only out for yourself.
That's not true. That is not true. I don't know who you're talking to. I don't know who everybody's talking to, but I've been nothing but good to people. I'm a good friend. I am a good person. That is who I am. Okay? This is me looking out for you.
Then why are you talking to the feds?
Got him.
See, now why are you lying? See, now you're lying to me. I wouldn't talk to the feds. You think I'd do that, motherfucker? Think that's the kind of person I am? That I would talk to the feds?
I'm not doing shit for you, Barry.
Hank?
No.
Hank?
Not anymore.
Shut up, Hank. Do what I say, because if I fucking get out of here, man, you are...
The day you get out of prison is my fucking birthday, man. Okay?
Oh, you're a tough guy now? Oh, you think you're a tough guy? Is that what it is, Hank? You think you're fucking tough? You're not fucking tough, Hank. You don't know what fucking tough is, motherfucker.
Why don't you enjoy hell? You murdering, self-centered, lying, fucking narcissistic piece of shit.
Wow.
This is a true villain arc. The hell?
You know, I exaggerated things to make me look better, but I'm gonna clear everything up. Let's go and talk to Lon.
Lon ain't gonna be talking to anybody for a long time.
See what I'm saying?
And he just showed up on your doorstep like this.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
And his laptop, his phone, wallet, ID was all missing. He hasn't spoken yet.
He's just...
Lon, what happened to you?
Please say something.
Leider kenne ich sie nicht.
What the hell?
Ja, ich sollte wahrscheinlich zu meiner Ernte zurückkehren. Ja.
How long has he spoken German?
He doesn't speak German.
Ah, es wäre fantastischer, wenn mich jemand mitnehmen kommen. Gummibar?
He switched to gummy bears. He switched from Skittles to gummy bears.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to tell the others we're back, or?
They left. They think you're a monster.
But she bought it.
Oh, this was such a stupid idea.
Oh my God, don't start feeling sorry for yourself. You're clearly unhinged, but I've been to 3 acting classes and you're the only person that's gotten anything out of me. I did book a job, a big job. I have 1 scene and I have to nail it. I need your help. Will you do it?
I'm dead. Rain Man theme.
It's a great movie.
I'm dead.
Yeah, he's seeing him and Barry's relationship kind of like this. I'm forgetting the characters' names from Rain Man, but he's...
What's up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow, what a comparison.
Yeah,
I
know.
didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
It is very true, though. He uses him for his skills to make money.
Yeah.
Sir, I need to report something.
What's that?
My friend is going to get killed today.
What's that?
My friend, Barry Berkman, his life is in danger. He's in special housing. He's got a hit out on him.
Sit down.
Oh my God.
No, I'm serious. I'm not fucking with you, sir.
Charlie, you called it.
You have to alert special housing.
I'll look into it.
They're gonna murder Barry Berkman!
Hey, shut
They're gonna murder Barry Berkman!
Come on, man. Calm down.
Nigga, look at this special housing in a burger. Barry Berkman. Shit's going down. It's special housing. Damn it. No. Down.
They're both going insane in prison.
You know I'm bringing Sally Reed with me.
Oh my God. So, yeah. Oh, yes.
Read it for him.
Yeah, of course.
And that'll happen soon.
Well, someone's anxious to be reunited with their lady, I guess.
Indeed.
Like they're playing him.
They are, of course.
I don't know, Barry, but here's what's important. Those eggs that cracked, those eggs weren't trustworthy. Those eggs
sweating bullets, bro.
He's noticing it.
For all you know, we put a chip in you, right? We know where you are. Maybe not. But ultimately, that's what it's about. You tell us.
What the fuck is going on?
He knows something's off.
Yeah, but why is that guy
here to
acting
kill
like
me?
that? Oh, they hired him?
Hey, he's got a weapon on him or something. That guy's here to kill me.
That's one of Agent Curtis's men, Barry.
What? No, that's
Search him.
not.
He's got a weapon on him or
What?
something.
I
That
thought
guy's
he was
here to
with you
kill me.
guys.
No, he's with you.
Shit.
This is for Cristobal and Hank.
They're gonna kill him. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
They're gonna look at Fuchs now and be like, what the fuck was this guy on? He was right.
Oh, shit.
They're gonna blame Barry for it all. They're not gonna even know unless there's cameras in there.
Wow.
Crazy.
And they end on the Rain Man theme.
Oh, what an episode, man.
See, I think they think that Barry was like
How did you
instigating.
smuggle the assassins in?
See, and they
You were
think he was
telling
in on it.
anyone that would listen that something was going down at special housing. Where's Berkman going? Talk, you son of a...
Is he the prison warden? Even he's
I
beating him
guess.
up?
The old guy's giving him the Robert De Niro and the Irishman treatment. Old man kicks.
0 bars. This is perfect. Fantastic. There's no way you could talk to the press up here.
Yeah, little do you know.
We all agree it's the best thing for you until the trial begins.
You know I can't spend one night up here by myself.
Bro, you can't shut your mouth up.
Straight up.
You gotta be the center of attention for everything.
Can you stay with me? No. Can I order Coral Tree Cafe up here?
The guy just told you have no bars, bro. No internet.
Jesus Christ. What's wrong with you guys?
Bro, the cops in this show are like
So
the,
bad.
They're like the cops in GTA.
Yes, they are.
Cousineau's not here. Cousineau's in Big Bear. I put him there.
That's nice of you. I'll send a unit to watch over him. Berkman also has a score to settle with NoHo Hank. An informant told us where Hank's headquarters are, so SWAT are on their way there now.
Wait, what?
Have a unit tailing Sally Reed, so.
Oh my god.
So they're actually doing their job?
They're getting everybody. Uh-oh, Hank.
You put extra security out front? Yes, Hank. Okay, add to it. Hard not to focus on someone who knows I put a hit out on them.
This is what happens when you hire two guys with a podcast.
Why am I getting a feeling that we're finally going to see like a competent Hank?
It's felt like that a little bit. Well, except for that piece.
Yeah.
The day has arrived. Hank and I have dreamed of this moment for 2 years now.
And we are so lucky to have partners like you.
Now, today I was considering doing a typical site tour, but Hank had other plans.
Fellas, we know you've been busting your nuts.
They've been what?
Enjoy!
Oh my God. Yeah, let's go.
Way to boost morale, Hank.
He bailed like a biker bar in the thing.
Yeah. Karaoke, drinks, pool.
Hot waitresses, the whole...
Oh my gosh.
His face just closed so fast there.
Yeah, he's nervous about the whole Barry thing.
I think he's really serious. Like, this is why I'm saying I think he's finally gonna be a boss.
Holy shit.
Watch the director be...
Oh, the lady that was working with Gene?
Yeah. Or...
Hi, you're Sean Hader.
Hi.
I'm Kristen's acting coach.
Oh, great. Great. I'm glad you're here.
Was that a good idea to tell her that?
Coda is a masterpiece.
Oh!
It's incredible.
Oh, okay. She directed Coda. Gotcha.
It's like Sean Hader. The name sounds so familiar.
On Coda, I worked with committed actors to tell a deeply personal story, and now I'm working with models in Halloween costumes, fighting over a blue glowy thing.
Hollywood.
She's doing a Marvel movie. Yeah. They're making fun of Marvel.
I think it's gonna be a good movie, I think when people see Mega Girls, they're gonna think whoever made that made Coda.
Mega Girls.
Damn,
we have one of those coming out later this year, right?
The Marvels.
It's Mega Girls.
Oh, hey.
He looks familiar.
You're Untitled Vagina Woman. Well, that was everywhere. That was in every inbox. Well, glad to see you're back on your feet.
I must go, though I shall not return. Sister, no. It is I who will bear this burden. I am a brave woman, and I care nothing of death. I will gladly throw my body into the fires of hell so that future generations may...
Shit.
Sorry, can we cut?
Oh, please don't cut. Guys, nobody cut, okay? I'm the one who yells cut.
I'm so sorry. I forgot the line.
Just ask for the line.
Literally.
That's all you have to do.
Panicking, bro.
Oh, no.
It's her first big role.
Oh, no. Oh, Lindsay.
Barry Berkman escaped from prison.
Yeah.
It happened sometime late yesterday.
Whoa. He knows where this place is?
Look, I highly doubt that he'd be going to Big Bear. You know, you're literally on the top of a mountain.
Well, you gotta come back and get me.
I just spoke with the DA, and he said it was a fortunate event that you're sequestered up there.
I am a sitting fucking duck, Tom.
Get the prop gun out, bro. Don't let the bullets fall to the ground this time. The last chance he had to kill Barry, he just butchered it.
Oh my gosh.
They're abusing Fuchs, bro.
Jesus Christ, it's still happening?
Yeah.
Dang. Going in on him again?
He's not gonna get out Berkman even after that motherfucker sold him out.
I've never done this before.
We need to finish this scene and move to stage 14. We have a long day. Let's do a sense memory exercise, okay? Okay, your character is sacrificing herself, right? So just think of a time when you recently sacrificed yourself.
My last boyfriend was 5'3".
Shit.
It's really short.
You know what? Just look at me and do this. Sister, no. It is I who will bear this burden. I am not a foolish girl.
Oh, no. Don't steal the role from her.
And I care nothing of death.
Oh, no.
I will gladly lay this body into the fires of hell if it means that future generations might live and prosper, for that is my lot.
Oh, that was so genius. Oh my
That
gosh.
was a little move.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
That was unreal.
Thank you.
Now, if I could just get that
Into
to come out of that.
Yeah.
Money.
Not so glamorous being the teacher. Hank's the vibes guy, but he's not vibing right now.
Who wants to see the sun? Let's go see the sun.
We're going into hostile territory, and these assholes are packing serious heat. Watch your back and hit them hard. Y'all ready?
Dave and Buster?
They're going to...
The hell?
Oh my god.
Oh, they got the wrong guys.
Absolutely got the wrong guys.
It's mostly power cards. No sign of Hank or any gangsters at all. Just a bunch of Chargers fans and one guy in a Houston Oilers hat, which is confusing.
Man, even the SWAT team is incompetent as hell.
Come on, you guys. This is it. This is the whole kid in the poodle.
Can I take a picture of this?
Dude, you can do sand angels.
Oh, don't mess with me.
I'm serious.
So
Come on.
Wow, this is bananas.
Yeah. Who else feels like Scrooge McDuck right now? Guys, what do you think? Should we take a selfie?
Oh, yeah, selfie.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. Everyone get in.
Absolutely. Come on. Everyone say, Sand Pirates!
Sand Pirates!
Sometimes I just want to be part of the crew, man. They look like they have so much fun.
That's what I'm saying is he's doing a lot of good team building right now.
He's always the vibes guy. He's always the
Another big
morale guy.
surprise, but come on.
Okay.
Okay, come on. Okay. Come on.
Hold on. Hey, Cristobal, wait, let me show you something. Come here real quick.
Okay, quick.
This is not going to be good.
Yeah, something's off.
Barry's going to be there.
Ay, muy guapo. Wow, look. You can see, look.
Huh? Oh my god, was he trying to get rid of all of them?
Feels like it. Oh my god, he just buried them alive.
I think he was trying to get rid of them, but he called Cristobal out and oh.
Hank?
Oh, wait, what?
Hank, something went wrong, Hank.
He made it out.
Hank, help me. Hank, please, help me. Hank.
Oh, no.
No, quicksand. That'd be one of the worst ways to die.
That's horrible.
Cristobal? Oh my god. Oh my god. Cristobal, I'm coming.
It's too late, bro.
Cristobal, hold on. I'm coming up. I'm coming. Cristobal.
Oh, what? Oh, you're so lucky, bro, that he lived.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought you were right behind me.
Uh-oh. It's gotta be the cops, right?
Did he inform? Oh, it's Batir and the family?
And some new assassin, I think. Wow. Damn.
Good job, Hank. Very pleased. Batir, don't you think he did good job?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Batir probably pressured him.
Oh, now we know why he was all anxious. Thought it was for Barry for some reason,
Wow.
but
Wow.
damn.
Shit, damn.
Bro, the man can barely walk.
I feel like he's definitely earned a lot of respect, though.
100%. I don't know how long his sentence is, bro, but if I'm him, as soon as I get out, I'm suing.
Oh, yeah. I do think this is the one place that Barry would come. Like, if you were to think about where Gene is.
That's not Barry. That's not Barry.
You.
Oh my god. That's gonna be his agent or his
It was
or
definitely,
Jim.
it looked like his agent.
Or Jim.
The silhouette. Yep. Oh, it's his son.
Oh, he brought him food. Oh my god. The cafe he wanted.
My god, bro.
Oh, that's awful.
I'd start at $70,000 a movie. You'd be able to meet the biggest directors and producers in the business. You could get your career back on track. I saw what you were doing back there, trying to scoop that role. It's okay. It's commendable. I can't have you doing that on every movie, but I can help you. I can help you get the roles, the best roles that you are appropriate for. I'll let you think about it.
Thanks, Mark.
Hi, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you don't know.
Oh, because
know what?
Barry broke out.
Your ex escaped from prison.
I'll be okay.
No, you have to stay with me. That's insane.
Yeah, I'll be okay. Don't worry.
I wonder if she's just gonna go right to Barry, because the last thing she said to him was she feels safe with him, right?
We be like silent partners, huh? We take our taste, but nothing like the riches that are going to come your way.
Thank you.
This friend of yours, he does not take food with us.
You know, it might take him a minute to adjust to the situation.
He'll come around. He will see that what we provide is more effective than this rainbow family bullshit he was planning, huh?
Exactly.
Cristobal,
He's numb right now.
you're one of us now. Hank, he loves you, you love Hank. As long as you are part of Hank's family, you are part of ours.
But Hank killed his buddies.
Yeah, and also broke his trust. He didn't think to tell him about it.
Cristobal said, I think Hank already had done it.
If I had told you, you would have tried to talk me out of it. We have their protection. Now we control LA, just like what we always wanted.
You killed all those men.
That's what's bothering you?
They were our partners.
Yeah, but now we have Chechens who will die for us. You think those guys would have done that?
They trusted us.
And you don't think they would have fucked us over the first chance that they got? I think we both got blinded by the idea of a perfect world, but it's unrealistic. You want to be a crime lord? Now we are crime lords.
No, I wanted to be legitimate.
When you say that word, you sound naive. Andre and Batir would have wiped us out. There was no other choice.
Who are you?
I'm Hank.
No, you're not.
I feel more like myself than I ever have.
He doesn't even seem sure about that statement.
I would never fall in love with a psychopath.
Yeah, well, it took a psychopath to save you from your crazy fucking wife, okay? Now, to lead an organization like this, you have to make the hard decisions. You have to take control, because if you don't, then you get fucking walked over. You get taken advantage of, okay? I'm sorry, but that does not jive with peace and love and harmony. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I'm being honest. Where the fuck are you going?
I'm leaving you, Hank.
You can't leave me.
I am. I can't trust you anymore, Hank. And I don't agree with how you want to run the business. If you want it, you keep it. It's yours.
Cristobal, listen to me. Can't leave me. You know too much.
Jesus.
Come on, let's go get a drink, okay?
Fuck you.
I'm sorry. I got a little hot before. I got a little hot.
Hank, shut up. You are going to let me walk to my car.
Oh, my goodness.
And we are never going to speak to each other ever again.
Cristobal, no, please, you don't understand. You don't understand. You can't leave.
Hank, what you did is completely unforgivable.
Like, you know too much. No, you know too much. You know too much, okay? You can't leave.
Goodbye.
Oh,
God,
I'm sorry.
please.
I'm sorry.
Hank, please, stop touching me. Leave me alone.
Cristobal, I didn't know it was going to go this way, okay?
Where did you think it was going to go?
I don't know.
Leave me alone,
I
Hank.
didn't think this through, okay? I did not think this through. I'm sorry, but please don't leave. Please, Cristobal.
Oh, God,
Cristobal.
Hank.
I love you, Cristobal.
It's over, Hank. It's done.
They're gonna kill him.
Hank might do it.
Get away from me.
Here and now. Well, maybe he won't.
Sorry, Hank. We were hoping that wouldn't happen.
Oh my gosh. What?
Yeah, I knew it. That's why he kept telling him, you know too much, you know too much. They're going to kill you. Yeah. Remember, he said, as long as you're part of Hank's family, you're part of our family.
Yeah. It's just the way that they transitioned that was wild.
Yeah.
Also,
really
that
well.
cry was
Spot on. Very good.
So good.
Great scene. Jim's still out here playing vigilante.
Freaking faked us out with the crystal ball death and then had to give us the actual thing.
Sally?
I think so. Prius, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn what, Jim? The hell are you gonna do?
He's got to be here.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make
no,
sense.
I agree.
We've seen all the other places he could have been. This is it.
In the darkness.
Barry?
Right out of it.
Oh my gosh.
I know this is crazy, but if I could just stay here.
Let's go.
I had a feeling.
Hey, let go of me! Let go!
Flashback.
Go of me!
Hey, stop it, boy! Stop it! What's going on?
He hit me, Dad. You made fun of me! Yeah? Well, he's never heard of Call of Duty.
Oh, shoot. You had a brother? Oh, no. Okay, it's a friend.
All right, never mind.
Neither of these are
Yeah,
married.
neither.
Wonder who this John is. Also, for it to be a flashback is kind of weird because as they mentioned Call of Duty, I don't think Call of Duty would have been out.
Yeah, true.
When Barry was a child.
The donut.
Who
That's
had
in
a
the
donut?
beginning of the third season.
Yeah.
Oh.
Flash forward. All right.
Makes sense.
Was thinking that in the back of my mind too.
Don't know why this didn't click earlier.
I'll go talk to him.
Damn.
Man.
Sheesh.
Flash forwards be crazy.
Wow. I mean, I'm always going to start every single discussion with wow.
Davi is Redux Cinema's Owen Wilson. Wow.
But
you need to put a little edit of all his wows. That should be a short.
Wow.
That's gonna take some
time. Man, honestly, I was really quiet this reaction, and I was just trying to just take everything in and how much this show has just shifted from season 1 all the way up to season 4. And first question I have is with Charlie. Cristobal and Hank's dynamic was a very compelling and written really well. That last scene had us in shock. Specifically me, when Hank came back in. I think we all knew it was going to happen, but that completely slipped out of my mind, and I was just so invested in what was going on and the emotion that Hank was feeling at that moment. But from their dynamic and how it was built up and the fall of it, the tragedy that happened, Charlie, I just want to know, like, what was so compelling about Hank and Cristobal, in their fallout to Cristobal now leaving, passing away.
It's just it was bound to happen at some point because their relationship was not always rainbows and butterflies, but for the most part, rainbows and butterflies. There were ups and downs for sure, and like stuff that they had to go through, but never against each other, like fighting one another. They were always fighting outside sources that were trying to keep them apart. And the one time that Hank finds a way where they can be together and not be judged for it or be in danger because of it, it had to be in a way that obviously compromises Cristobal's trust in Hank, and Hank had to kill a bunch of their team members for it. So it's tough. It's tough because you can see that Hank was thinking about doing it out of love, but also a little bit of a power trip going on in the back of his mind as well. It's a tough dynamic, man. I know that they've been fighting this whole time to try to just get away from everything and be together, but I think the solution would have been to basically run away. Hank is doing it and still trying to be like this boss, this mob boss. being a crime lord, I think he said. And obviously Cristobal is not with it. So unfortunately it led to Cristobal's demise, and now I don't know what's going to happen with Hank.
Yeah.
He's obviously torn, and who does he go to now?
I just think I think from the beginning, I think now when I'm realizing that Hank never had a way out. I think the Chechens were always going to follow him. And also him specifically, I think he always wanted to be a leader of something, you know, have a crime rig of something, like just a ring, like just be a part of something, you know, and it doesn't matter if it was illegal or legal business. I think he just realized that his life was in that crime-filled environment. I think that's what I'm getting from his character. And the reality was he was trying to bring Cristobal into it, and the way that he was kind of moving with it, it just felt like it wasn't going to last. And I think that's what hit me in this episode specifically. Would you get that from Abe?
Sorry. One thing that I was I needed to write down on my notes because I thought I was going to forget it, but I think both episodes played a really it continued very well, but I think we saw the end of the tunnel for 3 of the main character arcs, for Hank, for Sally, and for Barry. And I think that the unique thing about the 3 of them, or the really cool thing about the 3 of them, is that each of them parallels someone like close to them or like their environment in the past, right? And they've changed from episode 1, season 1, all the way to now. For Hank specifically, I think that you're right. I think he has always wanted to be a leader, and you know, I don't necessarily see him only wanting to be part of like crime and illegal activities, but I always saw him like wanting to be part of something. But he was always also like the morale guy. He also wanted to look out for people and like the people that he cared about. And I think one thing that Charlie mentioned in this episode was like, oh, I think we're going to start seeing a more competent Hank. And I think what we saw in this episode and the tragedy that happened is he realized that sometimes like he's been naive through the entirety of the show. He's been naive in not being able to get the things that he needs done, putting his feelings first, right? Putting the people he cares about first. And that's always interfered with business. And I think now he was finally kind of like able to swallow the fact that he was going to have to put business first, and he was not able to juggle both. And it ended up I think it ended up him becoming a person that he didn't see himself becoming, and became a bad person, for lack of a better way to phrase it. But like his arc in the beginning, like he was always kind of harmless. You looked at Hank, he was always harmless. You kind of always laughed at him. He was always the guy that would kind of be, you know, he found this natural partner in Cristobal because they were so morale driven and so like happy-go-lucky in a way, while still kind of running a crime organization. And one of them lost it in the end, that happy-go-lucky part, and that was Hank. Hank gave that up because he thought he had no other choice, and Cristobal just couldn't be with him any longer.
Yeah. You said that there was 2 other characters, Sally
and Barry.
Mm-hmm. What was Sally's?
Sally's was Jean's parallel. Mm-hmm. Like her arc is one of Jean's, and Barry and Sally are both monsters in 2 very different ways. And they've both like achieved that arc of realizing that they're monsters and like fully going into that darkness in a sense. Because with Sally, she completed the entire arc of like failed actress, had a moment in Hollywood, went way in over your head, got a way too big of an ego, and now you're kind of down on your luck, and the only thing you have to do is teach. And she realizes that it's not as fulfilling for her as acting was, and she completely like, the parallel is crazy because it's exactly Gene's parallel. Like it's exactly Gene's arc from before the show even started, his entire life. So I just thought that was very fitting. And then for Barry, he's turned into Fuchs.
Yeah.
Because the way that and what makes me say that is the conversation he had on the phone with Hank reminded me so much of the conversations that Fuchs had with Barry over the seasons. Like, you're going to do this for me because you have to do this for me, buddy. Like, blah, blah, blah. And then like trying to lie his way into manipulating him to do something. It was so spot on Fuchs. And I think that it sucks because they kind of had shit mentors that led them into.
Yeah, I was just saying, it's the toxic relationships around them that led them to be the person that they are today.
Exactly.
And it's, man.
And that's what I saw through these episodes. And from what I saw at the end of the episode, it seems like Sally is ready to accept that she's also a monster and she doesn't have a place in the world that she envisioned for herself. So, and maybe she does feel safe with Barry because he has now been like forthcoming about also being a monster. So she feels like there's a little bit of like solidarity there in a weird way.
Yeah, I definitely see that. Man, Sally it's just, she's one character that has stood out to me so much from season 1 all the way now to season 4, and how complex and layered Bill Hader and Alec Berg have crafted her. And man, I think she's the one that stuck out to me the most in this episode as well. It's kind of just seeing the downfall. Just seeing the downfall is just, it's heartbreaking. Now I'm watching her on screen. I'm like, dude, I feel so bad for you because you're in the mud, bro. You're in the mud, and I have no idea how you're going to recover from this. Are you just going to accept it, or are you going to try to change? And I think what you're saying is, I think she is accepting it now. She's accepting the fact that I am who I am, and maybe this is just my life.
Yeah, and I think that in a way she's gotten to that point, and Jean never did. Right? Like, I feel like Jean always still had this kind of inflated ego, and maybe thought that there was some place in Hollywood for him and that he was this great actor who had so much to give. And I feel like Sally is just almost realizing, like, I'm kind of down on my luck and I don't really see a way back, and I'm not where I want to be. And I feel like now she's just in this kind of acceptance phase instead of the denial that we always saw Jean in a way.
Charlie, do you think Sally is like in the darkness, or is she still like in the darkness and the light? Because what we saw in that scene was Barry coming out, but he never fully came out. He was still there. So do you think that scene represented Sally going in, or she's still like 50-50 on it?
No, she's still meandering between, like, she's still 50-50. She's on the fence.
To me, it feels like they're meeting in the gray.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Go ahead, elaborate.
Like, now Barry emerged from that darkness, right? Like, she almost went in, she didn't fully. And now Barry's like emerging from that darkness, and they're meeting in this gray area of like, within our own world, we are monsters to everybody, but potentially each other. So this is kind of their safe space.
And their final chance to kind of walk away from everything.
Yeah. I don't know if there's like an opportunity for them to walk away from everything, but what I can tell you, what I got from it is that this is the one place that they can kind of feel accepted. I knew that was a fact for Barry. It was waiting to see how Sally would react. And this shows me that she's accepting, like, this is our life, that we are both viewed as monsters, but we can be good people together.
Yeah. I mean, it's so fascinating with Barry because we saw every single time this man gets some sort of validation, it's a flash forward. And he starts to imagine a world with her, it's like that. It's like,
and it's so
instant.
Sad. It's so sad because we only really see him imagining good things for himself when Sally gives him some sort of validation like this. And there has never been any other, like, every future that he imagines is with her. There is no other future. It's always clearly with her. And that's why he was so dead set on talking to the feds and saying, witness protection, if I go, then it's got to be with her. And it seemed like a pipe dream from that episode, but seeing the shift and kind of like the completion of Sally's arc in a way made you realize that they're still kind of in a screwed up, messed up way, kind of perfect for each other.
Yeah. Okay. And also we saw, there was a lot of heartbreaking scenes, and that one scene we saw with Jean with his son.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
It's awful.
It's awful. It's like he's like, hey, can I order something? And his son was gonna bring the exact food he wanted to order. And I think now we can all, agree that his son has passed away. I mean, maybe not. I don't know, but I think that's what it was calling to. Man, Charlie, Gene so far, he was acting really dumb. He was moving really dumb the beginning of the season, still trying to be the center of attention. He had a light out. He could have moved on from it, but he was still trying to talk about Barry to the press, talk about what Barry did to him. And I get it, but in the moment that you're in, you have to stay quiet and wait the trial. Mm-hmm. What has stood out to you from Gene this season so far and his development?
Just him going back to his old ways, because he's very much still looking for the spotlight and getting that attention. That's why he's in the situation he's in now, because he should have just never given that interview to, I forget his name, Leon, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Lon. If he never did that interview, I think he would have been fine.
Mm.
Yeah.
But obviously now he's in a whole other world of trouble, and he potentially, we didn't see like the full, thing, but I'm pretty sure he just killed his son. So he now has lost 2 people near and dear to him, which sucks, especially because he just recently reconciled his relationship with his son.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Gene is in a very messed up place, and also he's probably gonna get in trouble for this.
Yeah.
I know it was an accident and stuff, but there's still repercussions, right, for all this. So
there is.
Let's see what happens with Gene, but he has everybody in this season is just going through downfall. There's not a single person.
There's no one's having an up. Yeah.
No one.
Everyone is crashing and burning.
Yeah.
And we kind of see we could kind of tell from the beginning of the show. I mean, not from necessarily episode 1, because you were kind of rooting for Barry in a way, but you realize that all these characters are so flawed, and they don't have anyone to kind of steer them in the right direction. And there's just certain things that happen in their lives that you think, oh, maybe now they'll recognize what they need to do to be a good person or to reconcile their relationships, but they don't have anyone to I think show them that way. And I think that they were destined for downfall.
I think there's one that was trying to, but he never listened. That was Gene's son.
Yeah, it's true. And Janice.
Janice too.
I think that I think that losing Janice for Gene was one of the biggest downfalls for his character, because I think that him with Janice was the one time that you would see him really be selfless and really care about somebody who was not himself. Mm-hmm. With his family, yes, but I think that some of that came with guilt. But for Janice, you could tell it was purely out of love. And I think that was partially the downfall of his character.
Damn. Yeah. There was a lot of great shots, a lot of great direction in these past 2 episodes. And one that stood out to me that I really liked was when Sally was basically auditioning. Mm-hmm. And while she was auditioning, the camera pans with her and she steps in front of the girl she was
coaching.
Yeah. And I was like, dang, that was great. But as she finished, the girl comes out back and basically kind of tells you she ain't getting the part.
Right.
I thought that was great. But I want to know from you guys, what do you guys, was there another shot or something that stood out to you that you really liked from these past 2 episodes? Filmmaking wise, lighting wise, framing?
That was the standout for me.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the, just in terms of difficulty, I think the oneer of them breaking into Lon's house.
Oh, yes.
Hard to execute, from what I saw, because they captured everything. They got the window breaking, then they're slowly panning in. They got their shadows climbing through and getting into the house.
All in one take.
And then also focusing on the background, what was happening in the pool area. That's pretty difficult to achieve all of that.
And then as the reporter's wife comes into the foreground, the camera then has to follow them. It's very... Yeah. That was impressive.
Yeah, that was a good one. I liked that one a lot. And I also, it was very simple in terms of the way it was shot, but the oneer with Hank and Cristobal at the end, just combining the elements of how it was shot and what the story was doing at the same time, oh my gosh.
The impact is crazy.
Crazy, insane.
And the choice of the fact that one of the Chechen henchmen was wearing basically the exact outfit that Cristobal was wearing, so that when he comes back in the door, or when he opens the door, you almost think Cristobal's like coming back.
Because he had like a white kind of Henley type thing on.
The white, the kind of all white outfit. But then you can tell when you like look into Hank's eyes, you can tell he knows that there's no coming back from any of that. So it's set in before they even like revealed what happened. It's set in. I was like, he's dead.
And the choice of not, because like in other, in a different situation, other show or other movie, they might like give like a faint, shot fired in the background or whatever. But the choice to just keep it silent and focus on him like crying desperately was a great one too, because it just keeps you guessing the whole time.
Yeah. I want to ask you guys about, so let me try to frame this the best way, right? So we kind of talked about all these characters, and like Gene now has nobody, right? Like he killed his son.
Yeah.
Janice is dead. He literally has nobody. Hank is in the same boat. Hank has nobody. Sally and Barry, well, what?
Technically, he has the
No,
intentions,
no.
but I know that
He has no love for them.
Yeah, he has no. It's just an agreement. It's but he,
sure, yeah. Gene has his agent.
Yeah, Gene has his
doesn't
agent.
matter.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have something after you. Go ahead.
So my question now, obviously, Barry and Sally are almost like the last hope of the characters that we really care about. Of like, where can this go, and can they find some sort of happy ending, for lack of a better phrase? The one thing that I keep questioning is a little bit of Sally's motive of going back to Barry, and why. I understand about like her acceptance of everything, right? And why she now feels like she's been rejected by the industry, and her downfall as an actor, and where she's not where she figured she would be in her life right now. But, the abuse from Barry, like so many things that would just point to this is not the right guy for you, and it's only going to lead to negative things. I'm having this kind of internal battle of like, why would she go back? So do you guys have any insight into that, or do you think it's just because of what we talked about how they've both kind of accepted that they're bad people in the eyes of the world, and that they can only find each other?
I think it's both, but I mean, it's a callback to what she went through with her other ex, right? The same cycle of abuse, and obviously, I've never been in an abusive relationship, and it's tough what people go through. Man, I can't even comprehend like what she's feeling, because there's a lot going on. Because when she met Barry, that was the person who saw her, who acknowledged her, who was there for her in her ups and downs, and was always motivating her and was always pushing her to be a better actress. Like, I think that's why she sees him like that, is because when she's with him, he is, always.
She has seen the good.
Yeah, she's seeing the good, and she's like reaching for the good and realizing, oh, there's a good side of this person.
And she thinks maybe Barry, and Barry clearly sees the good in her while others don't.
I think that's what it is. I think it's just, but from the outside, you look at their dynamic and you're like, bro, this is so bad.
This is like oil and water. Like,
yeah,
this is like,
this does not work at all. But man, it's tough, man. I don't even know.
I think there's like there's a factor of, even when the relationship is abusive, the person has the difficulty walking away from it because of that emotional attachment that still lives there.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I feel like she very much still has that for Barry. And you could see too from the backstory that we got between her and Sam, she wasn't able to leave the relationship like that. Like, she had to basically make up what could have been story of how she walked out of an abusive relationship. So she's in the same place now that she was before with Sam. But with the factor of, that line that we saw earlier where she was visiting Barry at the prison, where she says, I feel safe around you. Like, it's very, I want to know more about where that sense of safety comes from, because that's very odd. In my opinion, it's very odd.
So the only piece that I can think of is that a lot of other people have kind of seen her as like egotistical and big-headed, and I don't really think Barry has ever acknowledged that.
No, never. He's always just been very
he's been just accepting and
awe.
just like
he's in awe of
and
her,
also
right?
just like so want to use the word loving. In awe is a good word, and also just like he reveres her so much and thinks she's like he thinks she's the shit.
He puts her on a
huge pedestal.
Yeah, a huge pedestal
for sure. And I think that's partially why, you know, again, she sees him as maybe the only person that can accept her.
Yeah. I have a two-parter, and I think we should probably start closing because we're going a little long here. But number one is, in the beginning of the series, characters, and up until this point, I think there's a lot of characters that are very likable, and you might like root for them. Are there any now?
Wow, that's a good question.
Because I feel like everyone's at a point now where you just know how scummy of a person they are that you don't root for anyone at this point. You're kind of just watching everything play out.
Yeah, it's hard because I still want to root for them because I just know how misguided they've been and how bad cards a lot of them were dealt. Like, I feel like Barry was just dealt horrible cards from the get-go. Like, feels like he's had nobody but Fuchs, and Fuchs has just pushed him towards violence his entire life. And then, like, with Hank, you know, while what he did was super messed up, he did it for a potentially redeemable reason of, like, I just want me and the person that I love to be safe and for us to be in this together. So, like, it sucks because they're super flawed as characters, but you can tell that there is still good within them.
It's just like the environment like you said, it's the environment they grew up in has shaped, you know, who they are. But you see, you know, some light in them, that there is something there. They just can't see it because they can never just go away from it. It's impossible for them to get out of it. That's been their life. And I think what this season has showed is exactly that. It's the acceptance of who they are and them just realizing, I can never get out of this. Let me just be what I've been told I am. I think that's what we're seeing this season, is them just being like, yeah, this is me, and I'm going to continue with this. You know, at the beginning from season 1, season 2, season 3, we were seeing them trying to fight it and, you know, move on from it. But this one is more like, nah, they're in the dark, and I don't think we're ever going to see them come out.
Yeah. And the other thing, I kind of want to go back and retract one of my earlier statements that I said everyone right now in this season is having a downfall. I think there's one character we're neglecting ever so slightly, and that's Fuchs. Because Fuchs, it seems like he's in a redemption arc a little bit. It's still early on, but he kind of just swallowed his pride, got beat the shit out of by police to protect Barry.
But isn't
where he wanted to kill him in the first place?
Question: Isn't this the cycle? That's what I was gonna say. Isn't this the cycle of Fuchs?
It is a cycle, but he's never gone this far, to the point where he's getting abused.
Yeah, obviously, this is you're right. This is the worst it's been.
Yeah. Yes,
100%.
That's true. But I do, I am hesitant on Fuchs because I do think that of all the characters, he is the one that is the most nefarious and the one that has the most negative motivation and like bad motivation to do things. So I never really,
I get the
cycle.
The cycle he goes through.
Yeah.
But I feel like that moment with him seeing that scene in Rain Man was very intentional. For his arc right now.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, like we were saying, is there anyone you're rooting for? Kind of rooting for Fuchs right now to turn things around and be a good person.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if he's probably the one character I've been rooting against for the longest time. If he's the one that gets a redemption arc, that'd be kind of a crazy twist and turn of events.
Yeah. Although I can also see, because you're saying the cycle thing, now he's allegedly getting a lot of respect from the other prison inmates. That could go to his head real quick.
Couldn't he do the same thing he was doing with Barry? But now he has a huge army. Now he could.
Well, I mean, those people are in jail.
Yeah,
so.
but
what Fuchs needs, bro, is to have his third farm with goats and a hot wife and just stay, because he's had it twice now. The next time he goes, he just needs to stay. That is what needs to happen for Fuchs, because this man, for whatever reason, just like something comes over him where he's like, nah, I need revenge.
Well, I will say this, now that you mentioned that. We saw that flash forward where they were out in open land and whatever, and the two kids arguing about Call of Duty, and the guy, you know, taking his son, and the other kid going back home to burying his mom.
Sure.
Fuchs is now nowhere
to be seen
in that. But that would have been like a perfect scenario for him.
That felt like the from what we've seen in the flashbacks, the same kind of environment that Barry grew up in and where he met Fuchs as a young kid.
So I think we're seeing that from Barry's perspective.
Right. So I see that with Barry still envisioning his future without Fuchs.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah, that is correct. Wow. Ending on that note, y'all, what a great discussion we just had. We appreciate the love and the support. Please come back, like this video, comment your thoughts on this. We will be back for Barry. Wow, we're halfway done already
with the season.
Season, yeah. We're almost done. We got 2 more episodes to go. We love you guys, and see you soon for more Barry reactions.
Peace.